Mhm. Hey, YouTube, good evening. Lord, the saints done pulled up. Mm, mm, mm. All right, people. Hello. Hey, Regina Show. Y'all know I like Tracy, right? I like Tracy. I like her content. But I just want to say, I do think I should say something about this. This is something that's gone on in the sector, something that we have just went through. It feels deja vu. Could this be a dream that I once knew shining through? Deja vu. Tracy, baby, I like you. We all know you got anger issues, but this is so reminiscent of what happened with VS. I keep telling people, do not be fighting with these people who live near you. Now it's happened again. Tracy, even though you're angry, listen to me. Your video of you in this parking lot with the hammer, that will be used against you, just like it was used against VS. You understand? You need to calm this thing. I don't even know who this girl is. Who is he? What is the girl's name? I don't even know. All right, the girl's name is Honey. I don't know who Honey is. I don't know if she's a content creator or not, but it is not worth it. You do not want to have no police pull up in that parking lot when you sit up here and made a video about beating somebody down with a hammer. So we need to tap this down. This is the same thing that happened with VS. This is what happened when you live in the same town. And Jay Wilson, beware, honey. Pay attention. Pay attention. You guys start running your mouth. These people live down the street from you. They get obsessed. And Tracy is very angry. She's told you that she's had issues before. She's been upfront about that. I don't think this is the right woman to be playing around with when she's in this state. So my advice, calm it down, girl. Turn it off. I'm sure that all the people who rode with VS wish they would have had a moment to just speak to her before she went and attacked that woman in that thing there. Everything is done with cameras these days, right? Everything's done with cameras. I'm sure that the subway has a camera in that parking lot. If this person, Miss Honey, would have showed up in that parking lot, we would have had the exact same thing. You'd have been going to court. You'd have had court dates. You would have been sentenced. And I know they say that it's pretty bad there in Virginia, but Texas is a pretty severe state when it comes to crime as well. Particularly when you caught in the parking lot with the murder weapon. Anyway, I'm going to stay out of these women's business. I'm not trying to be up in no woman's business. She's not a good person. Yeah, I'm not writing with one or the other. I don't even know who this Honey girl is. I'm just saying this looks just like what happened with VS. We watched it all live. You don't broadcast no shit like that. You're going to broadcast your murders? Mm-mm. Pay her no mind. Right. It's all for clicks. Everything's for clicks and views until you're face to face with somebody. Hell, everybody playing until you're face to face. I'm sure that girl that went and pulled up on VS, it was all for clicks and views too until the girl grabbed her by her throat. Anyway, we can't let this thing go on without saying anything about it. You care about this girl, either one of them. You gotta tell them, no, pull away from this, honey. Mm-mm. So this morning I saw that Tricia was going off, all the way off. Well, I said, oh, somebody's mad. And then as I was watching that video, it disappeared. So they done took down the video. More evidence. So YouTube's aware of it as well. They record all this shit. They're aware probably because of threats or what they perceive to be a threat. These girls want to go out there and duke it out. You're going to blow your whole thing. All your income. You're going to be in jail for days. Mess up your channel. And Tracy, listen to me. Just like they banned VS from YouTube, what makes you think they won't do the same thing to you? They got all this evidence already before the crime even occurs. If that girl falls off of a curb and hurts her head, they're gonna come. Who are they gonna come to? Hey, people, how y'all doing? I know a lot of y'all gonna say, "Stay out of it, Timmy. Stay out of it. Stay out of it." Well, you see that the train is about to crash. You just don't say anything about it at all. It's the same damn thing that happened. It's in a parking lot of a restaurant. Same thing that happened with VS. It ain't that much different. The details are not that different. What if that girl would have showed up there? How you gonna make it clicks and views then? What if she punch you in the mouth or spit in your face? Then what happens? Tracy, you got a good thing going here. Do not blow it behind no petty stuff online. Go offline for a couple of days, calm yourself down, relax. Relax. Don't fight this thing out online. So I saw hey Tim, hi guys. Hey, hello. I was waiting for you at the door, Uncle. Hey, Lavender Spirit, Warfin, Obey. You still gonna explain that name to me at some point, or Warfin Obey. I ain't judging you. I'm just curious. I was on Warfin for years. In fact, I just got off of it. They switched me to this other stuff. This other blood thinner. I don't got to go to the hospital no more. Remember, if you're talking about Warfin, the drug, you got to go in every month, right? But they have something better. This is Xarelto. No, not Xarelto. I forget the name of it. Anyway, hi, honey. Okay. Okay, so people are just saying hello. Yeah, people, you guys who are Trixie's fan base, you need to let her know. Let her know. You stop it before it happens. Stop it before it happens. Technically, even a threat is illegal. But it can get a whole lot worse if anybody touches anybody. Anybody pulls up to somebody's house. Apparently, Trixie's saying this girl that drove by her house. Y'all in parking lots. Y'all got weapons of mass destruction on your body. It ended up real bad. And Tracy, you've been through this thing before. I know you don't want to be going through all this shit behind somebody you barely know. And it's going to fuck up your income and could drive you to be offline. Imagine that now. We all know that we're semi-retired and then this is an income. Imagine that gone in an instant, like VS. What's she doing now? Sitting around in her house? I mean, she has all this internet personality. She can't use it for 3 years. 3 years, we forgot who she is. Oh, hey, sweet D. People don't make it another tragic story. I'm telling you, Teresa, you're in control of this, honey. No matter how I don't know the details of what pissed you off so bad. I know you were extremely angry earlier. So much so that they took the video down while you're still talking. And I just think you need to consider the consequences. You have a chance. VS, it happened in an instant, and the person was right there. Same thing's gonna happen to you if this girl ever shows up anywhere, right? So you have a chance to pull away from it. Now, it doesn't make you a coward or anything else. It just makes you a reasonable person. You can go offline for a couple of days, relax, take a bath, soak yourself, do whatever you have to do to calm yourself. But these people are not worth it, honey. No argument is worth it online. And just in general, I just think people should just consider who you're arguing with. Don't argue with people who live near you, honey. Stay out of the beefs. Say, okay, you live here. Okay, let's stay out of that. It could all go south in an instant. But now nothing has happened, so you got a chance to walk away. You haven't committed any crime. You can walk away right now, Miss Treasy. Think about it. Think. We know Wilson's going to be excited about it. He better be thinking himself about getting these people. They're all local, right? This is all San Antonio. We already know he's a coward. He hired armed security to have his damn dinner. People trying to eat their sweet potatoes, and they got an armed guard standing behind them because he was so fearful of them people rolling up on his ass. Leave well enough alone. You don't know how agitated these people are, how angry they are. Just go away, Jay Wilson. We know you want to gloat, but recognize you live in that town too, honey. Hey, people, pay her no mind. It's all fake for views. It's all fake for views until they're standing face to face. You can get yourself in a wreck. It's all clicks and views while they live in Oregon and you live in Tennessee. That's fine for clicks and views. But when they live down the street, you done said something about their mama or something. Mm-mm. This is the same thing y'all trying to tell VS after the incident, right? Oh, you should have thought about it. Oh, you should have just walked away and all this stuff. You need to talk about it right now. What the issue is, how to solve it, how to get away from it. Pull away from it, honey. You're gonna fuck up everything. Tracy, I know how much you love this YouTube thing. Look at VS. I just keep saying the same thing. It is almost the same thing. Look at what happened to her. She's a prime example. You already had probation before. They're gonna put you right back on probation. No YouTube, 3 years. Hey, Sean Bradley. These children ain't gone wild. Yeah, I think she's an idiot. I mean, she's doing all people have different opinions about people. I don't think she's an idiot. I just think people have various views or whatever. But it all changes when you come face to face with somebody. Ain't no way in hell I'd take half the shit I've taken off people online if they were standing right in front of me. I just when the police roll up, I still have my hands around their throat. Shaking them glasses off, honey. Yeah, God will give you the peace that passes all understanding. God, grant me the peace only you possess. Calm my nerves. Walk away from this person, even if I have to walk away from YouTube for a couple of days. Yeah, Wilson, he gonna be talking about this shit forever, but he better be awful cool. He's a coward. He's a coward, and he's fucking calling these people all kind of dangerous hoes and all this. He calling them all kind of dangerous people. He's a coward. So what the hell is his end game? You think they can get mad at somebody who they barely know and then be sweet with you after all the shit you've been going through with them for months and months and months and months and months? What's to prevent that from blowing up? I feel for this girl. I just think she's kind of she's just too angry. Yeah, I guess you could have a hammer in your car, but if you have evidence that you planning on using this on somebody's skull, that couldn't be a good thing. She can still walk away from this though. It can still, before it blows up, it's going to be a mess. Do you know the percentage of people who have actually been killed in situations like this? Killed. A moment of anger. Moment of anger. You lost control. Courts don't give a damn. They don't give a fuck if you got bipolar or Parkinson's disease or anything else. You just killed somebody or assaulted them. Tracy, she's gone home. Okay, well, hopefully she's going home. Hopefully this person, honey, have enough sense to stay away. Just stay away, people. Damn, what are you trying to prove? We know you're tough and all that kind of stuff. But pull up as a threat. Well, I don't know if it's a threat or not because you're actually inviting them to pull up. Yeah, she hadn't gone on that girl's property or nothing like that. So she's still cool for now. Cool for now. I just got angry. That's about it. That's the end of the story. If she lets it be that. But let this thing brew. Now the other one got to prove that she's bad. They all got to prove. Everybody got something to prove. End up toe up. Tracy's gone home. Let's hope that is true. She's calming her nerve. I wouldn't even get online tonight. I'll just let it go. Let it go. I'll talk to you about it later on, tomorrow or the day after or something like that. Who is this Robin? I never even heard of this honey girl. They must have really got into a bad argument or something. Because Tracy was just kind of clearing the aisles this morning, where she was going off on all the ones she don't like. But for some reason, this girl is sticking out. So she must have came back with something. I can't tell if it's a content creator or not. Well, we know if a woman shows up with a wig off with some kind of wrap around her head, they mean business. We didn't see all that. All we saw was the parking lot. So, but I would just say, you see how they used video with VS. I mean, they used the video of her doing what's the things that she did. This is the same situation. That restaurant has got cameras, and you have recorded it. Somebody has saved that. All of your enemies then certainly have saved that video. So if you took it down now, it wouldn't make any difference. They already saved it. They already screenshotted it. Or however they do it to save it. Download it, however they do it. I just hope for this girl will be able to let this thing go. That is my hope for you, Miss Tracy. You're gonna build this big audience. You got so much going for you. You're an independent woman. I'm sure you're taking care of all your bills and everything. It doesn't make any sense to go down this rabbit hole for nothing, for a total stranger. Yeah, if I'm gonna fight somebody, I ain't wearing my wig that night. So it's probably why they didn't show on camera, though. They got this stuff wrapped up, putting on Vaseline and all that. Okay, Naja Lee says, Tim, please ride by yourself. Tracy is not a good person. She's cuckoo. Okay, I mean, we're all a little cuckoo. I'm not riding with anybody. I mean, I just think I hate to see this thing happen. Which, if it can be stopped, if you can say anything to discourage this thing from happening, we're watching it happen. Obviously, this girl is out of her mind in the moment, but the courts, they don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a damn why you're mad. They give a damn about what you did, right? So I'm just hoping this girl stops this. Don't mean I'm riding with nobody. I do ride alone. I might even like this girl a honey if I knew who the hell she was. Okay, Beauty Queen, what the hell you talking about? They didn't deleted your message. Don't be over here starting no trouble. Y'all know that a lot of y'all enjoyed Tracy. Do not let her walk into this flame if it can be stopped. Okay, my screen just changed colors. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Okay. It's a shame. Yeah. Black on black crime. It can be stopped, though. It can be stopped. You got to have, if you have what that child talking about, always talking about the emotional intelligence. Yeah, he going over there trying to pump a video out of it. He don't care about no emotional intelligence. Did he just learn that word? All he talks about the emotional intelligence. What does he call it? Emotional intelligence, some shit. Says it over and over and over and over again, like he just became familiar with the word. Somebody looked up. That's not from education. That's from a 3-minute visit to a dictionary. Yeah. So people who are I got people that like. We all got people who like us or hate us. I haven't got a lot of hatred because I don't really dig in like that, and plus I'm an old person. But you know, even if you don't like the person, do you really want them to go to jail and be taken off YouTube? Tracy ain't that bad. There are a lot of worse people than that. She's good entertainment. She's kind of on one right now, but she can back away from it, right? Go visit her sister or somebody. Okay, what else is going on, people? Oh, I hope this don't end up in a disaster again. VS, I didn't care so much. You know, VS has made a lot of enemies, and she's done a lot of terrible, terrible things. I don't put Tracy in the same class. Is what all I'm saying. And who's to say that the other girl wouldn't have some a more extreme weapon? We don't know nothing about her. They learned it from me. Wait a minute. Shish, Trish. They learned it from me. Emotional intelligence, military sciences. Oh, that are you the one who gave Jay Wilson that word? Because he sure the hell uses it. Every video. To milk the clock. Y'all, I know we all know what's going on here. We've had time to study them. Yes, to milk the clock. You ain't got nothing to say. Just keep repeating the same shit over and over and over again. It shows when you ain't got no vocabulary, you latch onto a new word and then you just use it. To finally people have to tell you, please listen. I'm going to leave the table if you say that word again. We know emotional intelligence. Okay, Tracy had enough. Oh, this is from Jessica B. Tracy had enough. People have their breaking points. That girl was harassing Tracy and making threats. Once again, folks saying what they would do if what they would and wouldn't do have done. We know until it happens. Yes, until it happens. Tracy's been through this before. She knows what happens. Ain't no girl that you have some online beef with worth giving up your income, giving up your freedom, being taken off social media. I mean, when you've done it before, they tend to be a little bit more strict. Is all that worth it? To prove what? Whip people with your words. Use your words, honey. Yeah, I'm glad to say she got some friends on here, though. Okay. Tracy wasn't. She was hot today. She was mad. I knew she was mad. I figured that video would be taken down, but I didn't know they would stop it in the middle. Take it down. So you don't want to leave no trail. CT, yes, been calling Mr. Tim out. Who is CT? I don't know who the hell CT is. See what I mean? I don't even know who that is. Michael Johnson. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna mess around. Black people, we gonna mess around and get these Google people who are big time business people to just shut us down altogether. If we are in here having violent altercations and things, people are getting murdered and killed, and all this shit is happening, we're gonna fuck around and mess it up. Period. They just said we're not receiving those people no more. Get rid of them. They're too much trouble. We ain't getting but a few pennies from them anyway. Right? Is that what we want to happen? Why can't I get this light? I don't lost my damn mind. I cannot get light right. I've been online 3 years. You'd think I got it together by now. Anyway. Okay. If they watch some of these videos, they ain't gonna be implicated in this shit. Google is not going to court for anybody on here. Believe me. There's just some things about social media that still got to be worked out. You know, this sector is different. Now you're calling yourself the beef sector, so you go in here to beef. My thing is just don't beef in people near you or in your town. And I guess some people can stay hot for enough time to get on a plane too. Everybody is just not worth the argument. Do I think Weinstein will walk? If Weinstein is just charged with the 2 rapes, if that's all they have, it's possible. These lawyers are trained liars. So if all he has to do is fight 2 cases, sure. But if he's fighting 40 cases, hell no, he ain't going nowhere. I think he's only been charged with 2 at this point. So we'll have to see. I'm sure he's got the best lawyers in the country. Look at OJ. I mean, he got off. Will he walk? It'll be it's not going to do much good for race relations. I'll tell you that. So I haven't really followed his case. I know he had several people accusing him. Many of them were past the statute of limitations, similar to what happened with Bill Cosby. If it comes down to this man is white and richer, he gets off, and Bill Cosby didn't, then now that's a problem. That's a what the fuck? Who the hell is this? Okay, 804 runner for you. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, I appreciate that. Love you to life. You are one of my faves. Common sense, integral, emotional intelligence are definitely great characteristics, and you got it from my friend. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. Keep up the great work. Bless you for the super chat. Okay. Everyone else is here. I hope that Wilson be over there talking stupid. You got this girl acting like a crazy woman. You're down the street from her. She don't like you anyway. Child, don't push. What's that song, rap song says? Don't push me cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my edge. Don't push me when I'm close to the edge, honey. Do not push. You don't want to end up in the papers yourself. Right. They will shut this damn thing down if it becomes a physical problem. If people are beating each other up, burning each other's houses down, all this kind of shit, doxing people, this doxing shit has got to stop. Somebody's going to get mad. You take somebody's income away and see what the potential is for violence. You take somebody's children out of their house, their children born of their body. Let's hear about Bill Cosby. Okay, Ronnie Q. Bill Cosby had already settled with the woman he was in prison for. I think it was $10 million. She got $10 million, and he's still in jail behind the same case. But that should be illegal. She took the money out. Damn, he don't have an agreement with her. But she take $10 million, and I don't know. I didn't follow that close. I'm not really interested in all this rape and stuff. These cases, I mean, they're not something that I follow. But apparently, Bill Cosby seemed very guilty to me of what he was doing. Perhaps he didn't think it was something that was going to land him in prison. I'm sure he never considered that. That's what happened. Weinstein has done that and a whole lot more. And with a whole lot more people. How are they going to spend that? But with Trump in office, look at all the shit he's getting away with. Now they got Bill Barr. They're trying to get Bill Barr out of that office because Trump only hired him to be his henchman. Right? Now they're just blatantly saying all these people who have done all these crimes for millions and millions of dollars, they all going to walk because Donald Trump says it. How can you trust the government? How can you trust the judicial system? Can't trust anybody. And he makes it worse. He makes it worse because he says that truth means shit. It don't mean nothing. Plus, you got the White House full of lawyers. Lawyers, trained liars. Everything's run through all these goddamn lawyers. They done ran through 20 lawyers before we get a statement. What's going on? Oh, just more internet drama. I think this is more than we've seen since VS. I'm glad this girl did not show up at this parking lot. What do y'all got against subways anyway? Isn't that where Nicole Tyler went off? Lord. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder why I keep from going under. You own it, Linda G. Okay, Ms. Don't play. Let's keep it cool, hey. I want us all to win. I want us to be on here and have debates and things and be able to talk to each other without going to kill each other. I'm sure what the white folks must think when they come on this sector. You can imagine. Damn, they savage over there. Maybe they should change it from beef sector to savage sector. We coming for your life. Thank you, Jessica B. I see you, honey. Tracy is smarter than people think and will make sound decisions. Jay Wilson will jump on any bandwagon to deflect his own recent cowardly acts. You're right. I don't know, but she does. She says she has a temper. She says she has some incident in the funeral or some shit. So we don't know. People who are smart have, when you get into your emotions, you know. I don't know who this girl just showed up from, honey, from nowhere though, would make her so angry. I mean, considering the things that we go through on a daily basis on here, it just seems weird to me that one person will make you that angry. But I don't know. I can't speak on it because I didn't follow it. I don't think this other girl even has a page. I think they're just arguing in chats. But sometimes you're under a lot of stress. It doesn't take that much, honey. Don't take that much. It ain't worth giving up your whole livelihood about it, though. I'm sure of that. Great thing about being in different states is you have plenty of time to cool the hell out. The white folks got a sector way worse than this one, Trina. What is it called? They blew up a what? They blew up a woman's hair salon over there. I ain't know about that. You're right. I don't know. I don't look over there, but I know the makeup people, when they have blowups, costs them millions and millions of dollars and millions of subscribers. I know that, but I don't know what other sectors are out there. Are there hillbilly sectors? Probably. I mean, everything's on here, right? But that don't mean we got to be the baddest. That don't mean that. We can still be intelligent. This is the thing about words. It's not about violence. We don't want nobody making examples of us, right? When the last time they busted me, dope or whatever, of course, the whole time I was in prison, I'm sitting there thinking, if only I wouldn't have went to the door. I could have climbed through the window. I could have did this. I should have did that, whatever. This is what I'm saying. You have time now to stop it in this process where you're not working about what I would have, should have did, right? There's your emotional intelligence, Wilson. Yeah, but he better be cool. He is so scary. Don't push, honey. Thank you, 804 runner for you. You got a long name, 804. What do they call you? 804. Hey, 804. Bless you. Thank you for your generosity. Unbelievable. You're right about that. It's the same thing. We just saw it. We just saw this happen. So hopefully she didn't. I don't know. Don't be drinking or nothing, honey. Don't drink. Don't take no drugs. Don't do anything that's going to agitate you more. Whatever it takes to calm your spirit, calm your nerves. Call your relatives. I know Tracy's had a lot of tragedy in her family, but surely there's some people that she can talk to, right? Stay away from lying. You know, Wilson and them are going to have you hot. So I would just say stay away from it. What's the weather in San Francisco? Oh, it's gorgeous today. I went out with a jacket. It happens all the time here. I went out in a jacket, had to take it off and carry it the whole way. I think it's about 70 degrees. It was gorgeous. And it's staying light longer too. I love that. Yeah, we getting good. When I first woke up though, usually the morning dew is way up in the hills, right? So it looks foggy if you live in the hills. But today it was down on the ground. You could hardly see people of just a few feet in front of you. It's only happened twice so far this year. The white people also get each other swatted. What the hell is swatted, Trina C? What is swatted? My 2 cents says one mukbanger recently had to cancel an impromptu meet and greet because she received death threats. Lord have mercy. The mukbangers, they're going to beat each other down with hamburgers or something. Yeah, I guess I got to start looking around more. Although I don't really want to see a whole lot of that kind of stuff. It's insane. Messing your life up for nothing. Yeah, it was foggy this morning, but it got beautiful. I mean, it was gorgeous today. I didn't even get out there in the weather. I had this woman come over to help me do some stuff around the house. So time she left, time to feed the dog, time to feed me. Sun is down now. So anyway, and then I saw all this stuff online. Yeah, I hope she's not upset we talk about things. So, I mean, this is the news. This is what's going on happening today. But you guys don't be creating news. Things can get out of hand very easily. Fight with your words. They called in a fake call, and oh my, I did hear about that. The gamers were doing that too. They call in a fake call, and the SWAT team hits your house. And when I say they blew up a salon, I mean they literally made it explode. Ooh, yeah, you're right, Trina. I do remember that now. I do remember that these gamers were doing that. They would film the cops coming in, handcuffing people and all this kind of crazy. Hopefully black people, we need to leave the police out of our business. That is the truth. That's a true thing. If you watch why my nose bothering me? Allergies again. We don't need the police knowing our names. We don't need them walking up on us when we have crazy. Throwing hot dogs at y'all mukbangers better not start doing that. You're supposed to eat. Oh, thank you, Redbone. Books are available on Amazon. Get your right. Thank you. It's a great idea. They don't need YouTube news. It only causes trouble. Okay. So L Love says they don't need YouTube news. It only causes trouble. So is that where all this stuff is coming from? Is it? I thought what was called the trouble started when they came up with these lives. When people start going live, it seems like is when we start getting all of these huge arguments and things, and we start getting more and more vicious. But you could be right. It could be us reporting on each other and on each other. We're distracted from any kind of anything going on in the world because we're focusing only on ourselves. So we're feeding off of each other. So yeah, maybe it's not a good idea to be reporting on each other's business. Maybe we should just go back into trying to create our own content. I think people are moving away from reviewing television shows, though. Seems like that time is come and gone. People still do it, but they seem to be more and more drawn to this thing. And I believe that live has a lot to do with it. It's just more profitable, for one thing. Okay, Granny Exposed says, if you have a picture of you and a man and you squeezing him and you hugging him, your mind immediately goes to sexual. Granny McCrae. Granny Exposed. Are you okay? That's Granny's picture in there. If you have a picture of a man and you squeezing on him, they say Granny had a way of getting her man that didn't involve people knowing who she was. So I don't know. That was an entertaining dude. It was a character. People loved to hate him. I guess he had followers too, but more often people just love to see his destruction. But he pulled away from this thing. I guess it was causing him too much legal trouble. He might have just seen where that was going. Let me news. Wally's Patreon picture. What Wally doing? Yo, we guess they do a sugar. What's your story? What's your story? Granny Exposed sugar. Get those numbers up. It was polyester. Polyester. That girl got so offended by Andrew Caldwell. When Andrew Caldwell came down that red carpet, I think it was gonna blow up. Here he come walking down the red carpet. He had that much space in his butt on that suit. He could not take Andrew. And that's another thing that reminded me of this situation. Remember when he went to wherever they are, or St. Louis somewhere, and he was there for a conference, and then he was stalking Andrew. He said, I'm at his house. I'm at his house. And walked up to the man's front door and knocked on the door. Boy, he better be lucky nothing ever happened to there. It was certainly evidence that would have certainly been in court, and that would have put him away. I'm in his house. They know who to run up on. People, please don't send me back to prison. Don't come around here fucking with me. Please don't come fucking with me. You never know what you're going to do. People say, I would never do this. Oh, I'm smart. I would never do this. I would never do that. Let somebody come up in your face and spit in your face. Then that's the test, honey. Don't get up in my face. Okay. Who was that? I can't do Granny. Something about this mouth. It's upsetting me. Ladies, Miss says, I can't do Granny. Something about his mouth and face upset me. I can't figure this dude out, McCray. I mean, his face is so horrible. I mean, it just really is awful. I think maybe he's tried to do things to his face to make it better. Maybe he's done skin peels or something. But it's almost like he has to wear makeup. I don't know. I don't know how he gets in the mirror and thinks it all looks good. I guess he had that major weight loss. And then maybe there's left a lot of skin in his face. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. But yeah, he does look strange. Yeah. And it seems like it's all in the effort to look good. I mean, why else would you be wearing all that long-ass Diana Ross weave? That's a whole lot of hair for a man, don't you think? I mean, especially if you're a Kojic man saying that you are delivered and you no longer suck anyway. You no longer indulge and you are now a heterosexual. Why would you walk around with pancake makeup on, lipstick, and all this stuff, all this junk on your hands and your hair? And Lord, be a therapist. Did that fool say that today? It's true. Some people need to work some things out. Black folks use therapists. I had a therapist for 5 years. Wasn't no big deal. I just went in there and talked about what was going on with me. Whatever's going to keep me away from relapsing. If you need help, get help. You know, you got to know I got a problem. Listen, I got a problem with my temper. Get help for that. I used to think, when I first got clean, I would tell people, I got anger issues. And he said, well, what's the anger issues? I said, these bus drivers, they piss me. I always end up yelling and screaming at them. And the therapist asked me, why do you talk to them? I said, what do you mean? I just say hello, or they think I'm moving too slow or something. They said, yeah, but it's not necessary to talk to a bus driver. Why don't you just not talk to them? If you're arguing with them all the time, if you found yourself losing your temper or behind bus drivers treating what you consider disrespectful, why not just not talk to them? In San Francisco, you can get on the back of the bus. Just use your pass on the back of the bus. So, I mean, it makes sense. So if I ain't went off on nobody since. Ain't that something? So I don't have an encounter with people. I mean, on here, it's a little mess. But as far as on the street, plus I've aged considerable too. But it was powerful for me to understand that if something is causing you trouble, don't do it. You can avoid it. Avoid it. Right? You need to be doing something that you know is a problem for you. You know, this girl, what's her name? Miss Honey. If she's a problem for you, block her. Unsubscribe. I mean, if you're not even subscribed, but block her. If you see her in the chat, just okay. I'm out. I'm out of here. I don't want to be on the stage with her. I don't want to be in the chat with her. I don't have nothing to do with her. and let it go. You ain't got to prove anything. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Who is this? She, Lord. C, wait a minute. Smallier 25. Uncle Tim, I enjoyed Meth Monster. I'm going to start Epiphany next. You're going to love that book. That's great. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Epiphany is a great book. That's my favorite book. My response from that book, and it's standalone. You don't need to read all the books just to enjoy that one. But if you like fiction, I think it's a great book. Yeah, I'm sure she was talking. She made 2 videos since that. Well, one after the parking lot, one in the parking lot. So hopefully she's went home. This person don't be driving by her house and all this kind of shit. You don't want to get the wrong people paranoid about you making moves on their home or where they lay their head, honey. Last thing you want to do. Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Motown, how are you doing in Detroit? Tracy is live. Well, I figured she would be. I hope she's not going to get mad at me for talking about it. I mean, it is the news. So, yeah, I ain't wishing harm on any of these people on here. Ooh, she went to PG Hill says, she said she went to 3 subways looking for her. Chrissy, stop talking online. Stop talking, honey. You don't want to communicate your murders online. Stop talking. It's going to be used against you. Everything you say in your videos is going to be used against you. Your enemies right now are recording what you said. Your screenshot. Even the dog's pissed off. Shut up, boy. Come here. Get him bum here. Come on. Hey, sweet. Just come right when his dad called him. Teresa, stop talking like that, please. Don't be talking about how you done playing out these assaults, honey. You saw what happened with VS. They're going to have it. It's going to be in court. They're going to use the videos. This is a relatively new thing. When I was a criminal, they didn't have all this electronic stuff. But apparently, they play them right there in the courtroom, or the judge look at them backstage. Saints, or different kind of saints. Saints. The Bible calls us all saints. All who believe. All believe. Who believe are the saints. Saints of the church. Talk about the football team. Lord. Let me see. Child. Let me see. Those people don't. Child, those people don't even live in the state of Texas. Okay, so child, those people don't even live in the state of Texas. I thought the girl she's arguing with is in the state of Texas, is in the same town, in fact. Are you talking about the football team? Okay. Yeah, people think if they take a break that they're going to lose the audience. That's not true. You can take a week off if you need to, just to calm your nerves. But you have a chance. If you have a chance to stop this train wreck before it happens, do it, because you're going to spend the rest of your next 2 or 3 years wondering, why can I have pulled away from that? I knew I could. I had plenty of time to think about it. Bye, babe. Oh, she's carrying on. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look into that today. I haven't looked at a lot of videos. I saw Larry Reed today. It's good. I like Larry Reed. He was just talking about the things we talked about all week, though. It takes a long time to watch all these videos, though. They're all 2 and 3 hours, honey. That's all. You got to pick and choose what you watch. Just take all the verbal abuse and not defend herself. Shut the fuck out of here. Well, okay, now Ms. Don't Play. Are you telling us to fuck off and get the hell the fuck out of here? Apparently, okay, Ms. Don't Play. Y'all keep an eye on her, moderators. Apparently, Tracy is supposed to just take all the verbal abuse. No, abuse back. They are talking shit to you. Tracy's got a remarkable mouth for talking shit. Just don't beat nobody up and don't hit nobody with a hammer. Girl, you ain't. We're not impressed because you got in a fight some damn where. You don't got to prove anything. Whip it with your words. That's all I'm saying. Whip it with your words. Keep it on YouTube. Sit your ass in the chair. They got to do some other, like, remember the Wolfman? Lock me in the closet. Don't open the door. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, don't let me out. All right, Miss Don't Play. So what you want? You want to go fight? Is that it? I know they've got these videos on these people. I don't even watch them, but these people always fighting each other. Black people get on the bus and pull each other's hair out and pull each other's weaves out. Parents get in the front yard and beat each other up. Let their kids beat each other up. Girl, that is gonna land your ass in jail. Did we run Granny off? I think Granny got in a lot of legal trouble with several people while he disappeared. She never did really come on YouTube though. Mostly people were just showing her videos on YouTube. Her thing was Facebook Live, right? But of course, Usher Board and what's the other one? Usher Board and I don't know why I always forget these people's names. I heard one of them's gone now too. Whatever. Heathen Central. Usher Board and Heathen Central. People don't get scared when you get old because it does come back. You get they would take those videos and they made the whole show out of it. So, but he got a channel on here, but he very rarely puts anything in it. And it's always negative and nasty. You end up, I mean, you gotta hate this guy. Or at least me. I mean, some of his views. But I will say he was a character. Yep. P Girl 95. What could they possibly say? Particularly when this person has not even been around. You guys know Honey? I don't think I know a Honey. I never heard the name before. Apparently she's mad at Club Chat too. She was just mad. She was venting today. I think that's the way the deal was. But even her venting video, I mean, it was taken down in the middle of it, which means they'll be aware that there's a problem. I hope not. Chocolate. What is Chocolate Lesbian? Where's it at? Chocolate London. I hope not. So I understand she's live right now. If you guys want to go over there. Hey, viewers of you. I love that video you had with Jay Wilson singing. Oh, you captured about the feelings of my soul, honey. And then the examples. See, I don't put nobody's stuff in here because I'm scared they're going to try to mess with my stuff. Flag me on whatever because I use a tiny portion. That happened one time. But yes, you called that exactly right. He can't sing worth shit. Okay. The other vlogger pulled down his channel. McCrae? Okay. Yeah, you don't want to lose your channel either, people. I mean, VS must be miserable. That is a terrible sentence for her. To not be on a line at all, and when that was her whole life, she spent hours and hours online every day. You don't want to lose your channel and your income. Who pulled it down? McCray is hogwash with the hats. And those outfits. Somebody said those outfits are not the designers he claims. Someone said on here in one of his beefs that he was a thrift store shopper. He just knew how to, get things altered and so forth. That's why all the mixed made fashions became his style. Apparently, William McCrae's had some real serious legal problems, though. Extortion and all kind of stuff. Yeah, Walter Lee Hampton flagged my video. I'll be honest, my first 10 videos are about Walter Lee Hampton. So I stayed in an ads for a long time. That's how I got on YouTube. But a couple of years later, I caught him in a lie on the video he made, right? About how he got the scar on his face. I caught him in a lie and I used a little bit of his video. I didn't know much about what you could do on here then. People have told me that I could have fought that very easily because I was using it in commentary, and it was just I on the show like 1 minute, but it was him telling about what actually happened. So when he saw that and he got pissed off, I kind of understood it because I'm not mad at him anymore, right? And I kind of understood it that I could have caused his partner trouble by exposing what actually happened. So he took it down. I didn't fight it. I let it be a strike, whatever. It's been a couple years. That's the only one I ever got. But I only covered it because it's something that I had already talked about several times, many times, that I didn't believe the original story that a window fell out on his face. But we ain't messing with Walter Lee Hampton anymore. I even occasionally look at his stuff. He's a YouTube character. That's all it is to me now. I am too old to fight and argue. I'm shooting if girl, you can't shoot people either. Fighting. Yes, you're too old. Maybe you're too old for fighting and arguing, but you can't be shooting people. No, that's not acceptable, huh? Staying on my property and claiming to stand your ground. I think that's why I just don't pursue a relationship. I don't even put any time in it. I mean, it'd be nice to meet somebody, but I'm just, like you said, I'm too old for arguing and fighting. Too old to be worrying about where somebody was. Too old about phone numbers and who, being paranoid and jealous and all that shit. I just don't want any, I just enjoy my peace. Put it like that. My dog makes trouble. I'll lock his ass in the bathroom. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Wait a minute. The ears perked up. No, he's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. Not too much trouble. Okay. Mm-hmm. Tracy. So Tracy Live, is anybody seen her? Is she calmed down some? We hope. We just don't want her to lose her channel. And we don't want her to go and get in more legal trouble. Right? Okay. And Tracy, please stop describing these things on video. All of your videos, they can't wait to see that kind of stuff. They screenshot it all. Or however they save it, download it. To use against you, honey. No, she gave you gave honey your address. Okay, I'm not gonna get any more into that. I like Tracy. I don't need to smoke with her. Don't be giving people your address. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know, ladies. I ain't getting up in the women business. Mm-hmm. Just don't bring your ass over here. I'm just letting you know, honey. Yeah, but Tracy's got a name on here. Who is this person? Who's Honey? You gonna sacrifice somebody with 0 subscribers? Takes a long time to build up subscribers, believe it or not. They don't move in the hundreds. Takes a while to do that. Is this person who that's not even got a page? Are they worth it? Is Texas the standing ground state? Oh my goodness. Please don't shoot nobody. All right, people. I don't like to go over an hour. It's been good talking to you guys. You guys who like Tracy, encourage her to let this go. Try to help her. Do not encourage her. No, you don't got to go beat nobody up. We're in our 50s and 60s. Leave that to the children. Okay. Love you guys. Thanks for the super chats. Thank you. Bye-bye.